Rockstar have just confirmed the brand new DLC coming to Grand Theft Auto Online, when it's going to be coming out, what we can expect, and a whole lot more. That's right, so they posted a brand new newswire where they said Los Santos Drug Wars comes to GTA Online on December 13th. They said this: starting December 13th, Los Santos Drug Wars injects a new psychoactive strain of chaos into Grand Theft Auto Online on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Head straight to Blaine County and join up with old pal Nervous Ron and a new band of out-of-state misfits on a mission to put their stamp on the Los Santos Psychedelics trade. Fight off an unlikely coalition of wealthy hippies and trigger-happy bikers while cooking up potent hallucinogenics in elaborate labs or out of your own massive rolling chemistry set in the opening chapter of an expansive new two-part story update for GTA Online. Caution: Los Santos Drug Wars contains a range of wild side effects, including a new business enterprise to operate, new vehicles and missions, and experimental upgrades, and this is just the first dose. Be prepared for lots more exciting events, including some jolly holiday hijinks, significant story and gameplay updates, and much more to come. So that is all Rockstar has shared, but let's dive into it. Los Santos Drug Wars arriving on December 13th. So we officially have just 4 or 5 days to prepare for this update, as it is arriving next Tuesday. So we've got this last weekend and last couple of days to get ourselves straight and to get ourselves prepared, because a new DLC is on the way, and it is Los Santos Drug Wars. And we'll actually take a look at some of the artwork in a little bit that Rockstar has provided, and they give us some details on what the update is actually going to be about. And as we have predicted from what Rockstar has previously stated, and from the screenshots that we've seen, we're going to be heading up to Blaine County. So think Sandy Shores, think Grapeseed, think Palito Bay, think Mount Chiliad, and all those areas near Fort Zancudo. That's where we're primarily going to be operating. And we're also going to be operating with an old friend. Rockstar confirms that Nervous Ron, from both single player and multiplayer, as he was a big part of the Smuggler's Run update, is going to be returning, as well as a new band of out-of-state misfits on a mission to put their stamp on the Los Santos Psychedelics trade. I believe that's going to be Dax, also his lady friend, and our group of juggalos that are going to be out and around the state. We'll talk about that in a little bit. It also looks like we have our enemies, or our antagonist of this group, and it looks like it's going to be wealthy hippies as well as trigger-happy bikers cooking up their own products. And they also confirm that we are going to be cooking our own hallucinogenics in our own elaborate labs, or out of our own massive rolling chemistry set. Now, when they say elaborate labs, I'm going to assume that's what we saw in the previous screenshots, how that's going to be like the Liquor Ace grocery store and liquor store and other various locations scattered around the map, or out of our own massive rolling chemistry set. I'm assuming there is going to be a vehicle that is that. And if I was a betting man, I would say it's potentially the MTL Brickade Custom that we've seen, or that customized journey that we've seen hanging around that same screenshot as well. I could very easily see Rockstar making that the vehicle that is our mobile lab. Now, they also give us some more details that this is the opening chapter of an expansive new two-part story update for GTA Online. So even though Rockstar isn't calling this Part 1, Los Santos Drug Wars, it's definitely going to be a opening chapter, or a Part 1 of a two-part story. So there's definitely going to be a continuation of this. Now, when we get that continuation, I'm not too sure, but know that this is going to be a two-part story. Now, they also tell us about a handful of other things that are going to be coming in this update, including a new business enterprise to operate. I can only assume that this is going to be our acid lab, and that this is going to be the hallucinogenics that we produce and we get involved in the psychedelics trade. So there is going to be a ton of money-making opportunities here. As to be expected with all Grand Theft Auto Online updates, we're going to be getting some new vehicles as well. We've already seen a handful of them teased in the screenshots and in the information that Rockstar has provided so far. And in a future video, I'll actually tell you about another vehicle that's going to be arriving. They also confirmed that there's going to be new missions that are happening. Think along the lines of the Super Yacht Life missions or Operation Paper Trail or even the Agatha Baker casino missions. Those are going to be the things we're going to be getting. And experiential upgrades. Those are a lot of the things that Rockstar have already mentioned so far. A lot of the quality of life updates, like being able to get to contacts quicker, having vehicles delivered faster from your garage, and a lot others. And Rockstar says that that's just what's coming initially. There's going to be a lot in the drip feed of this update. What they say, exciting events. I don't know what that is. That's a pretty broad term. But they definitely say that there's going to be some jolly holiday hijinks. So we can confirm from that statement right there that there is going to be lots of Christmas and winter holiday DLC content that's going to be included in this update as well. And they also go on to say significant story and gameplay updates and much more to come. Now, that part is the only thing I'm a little bit confused on. I'm not sure what they mean by story and gameplay updates. Maybe it's just more of what they've actually teased. Now, for the last bit of this video, I want to show you guys the brand new artwork that they included in this. And there's a lot to break down here. Let's obviously just start with the brand new logo of the DLC, GTA Online Los Santos Drug Wars. And you can kind of get the vibe that it is here. You can see we have our psychedelic hippies and we have our bikers that look like are the antagonist here. One thing that's also interesting is the bunny rabbits that you can see on there. And the reason I say interesting is because on the Rockstar Newswire, they also have one of those random bunny rabbits posted at the bottom. So I wonder if we're going to have our sort of second version of short trips right here. We turn into these bunnies or some psychedelic thing happens and we are able to continue our story. We can also see a lot of our characters that are going to be involved in this update. We can see Nervous Ron. We can also see Dax. We can also see what I'm going to assume is Dax's girlfriend or lady associate or whatever. We also saw her in one of the screenshots that Rockstar provided the other day. We also have this lady holding a micro SMG. What's interesting about that is that micro SMG has a brand new weapon skin on there, something you might not have noticed. It's kind of this cool forest camouflage color. Underneath that, we also have the crop duster, which looks like it's actually dropping like the crop dusting pesticide or whatever. So I'm going to assume there's a mission that involves that, as we have that playing in game right now and there's currently no ability to do that. And at the very center of the screen, we have a guy wearing purple gloves that looks like he's over a bunch of beakers and test tubes. I would say that this is probably going to be the dude in our acid lab helping us actually make the product. Like he would be the one or the NPC producing all of this stuff. He's got the mullet, he's got the headband, he's got, again, got those purpley pink gloves. And there's a handful of other things we can gather from this artwork that I think gives us an idea of what's going to be going on. Like there's a train passing through. So I think it's safe to say that one of the missions might actually involve a train or getting on a train or stopping it, some way, shape, or form. We can also see the brand new MTL Brickade Custom, one of the vehicles featured in the previous screenshots, as well as a trailer from Omega's Trailer Park, which has the peace and the hippie signs all over it. So I bet that is a destination that we visit. And then bikers trying to stop a big rig that looks like it's transporting something. Now, a few more things I want to touch on from this artwork. If we go to this bottom left-hand corner, this lady riding this motorcycle right here, I can't tell if she's holding a pipe bomb or if that's a new weapon of some sort. You guys can let me know in those comments down below. And just above Dax's hand, the one where he's holding the baseball bat, the clouds that you can see there that look like this hallucinogen smoke or purple haze, you can actually see Bigfoot's face appear right there. So I guarantee you Bigfoot is going to be involved in some way, shape, or form. But that is what we know so far about GTA Online Los Santos Drug Wars, which is coming in just a couple of days on December 13th. We're going to have a lot more videos coming up leading us up to there, talking about the DLC, getting us hyped, getting us excited for it. So let me know what you think about the update and everything we discussed in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.